Hey guys, it's Cree here. It's been a while. I know. Listen, I spent some time away from YouTube, which I didn't want to do, but I know it was needed. So a lot has been going on in my life right now, and I'll share with you a little bit of it. You know, as the past few months been starting to do a reselling business, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it has not gone well. I have struggled with consistency for so long, right? Like, being consistent, being disciplined has been not my strongest attribute, but it's really bad. But with my reselling business, I really wasn't consistent because I wasn't making a lot of sales, right? So, you know, in order to get more inventory, you have to sell, right? So sales were virtually non-existent. Like, I would sell one item 1 month, maybe 2, 3, but it was never something that was consistent, like, in sales. So I kind of like got discouraged. I felt like, you know, I had to re-examine, like, is this something I really want to do? Now, mind you, I love thrifting. I absolutely love thrifting. I love finding a good outfit, good deal. I absolutely love it. But, and this is something that I learned, is I love to thrift for me, right? Like, I don't necessarily like to thrift to resell. And I had to be honest with myself. I had to be very clear about why I wanted to thrift. And it came down to for myself, because I love fashion. I love putting good outfits together. I love cute things. I love all the feminine things, right? You know, what I can find, how I can put things together. So I would sometimes find great things to resell, but then keep it for myself. So as I'm learning throughout this process, is I love to thrift for myself. I love to shop for myself. So I had to be honest with what my desires, and, you know, going through this process, the silent process of understanding where I wanted my, you know, YouTube channel to go, where, you know, what exactly I wanted to do. I have been really praying. I've been seeking God, like, God, you know, this is a specific life that I see myself doing, which, you know, if you guys don't know, I do have another YouTube channel with my good friend Shanae. It's called The Gospel Girls Podcast, and we talk about everything faith related, God, Jesus, all the good spiritual stuff, right? So that is something that I am truly desiring to really focus on. But also, you know, I have my personal YouTube, which I'm working to grow as well. So I don't want to let this channel go. So I'm like, God, like, what can I do to make this succeed? You know, make my personal channel succeed. And it is finding the balance of faith and fashion and fitness. I've been working out 3 days a week, so that has been phenomenal, and I'm starting to see results. So it's like, why can't I just shift my channel to that? And granted, like, I may lose followers. You know, I don't have a lot right now. I have 500, but at the end of this year, I am praying, I'm seeking God for 1,000, like 1,000 subscribers. And I'm believing in that, and focusing on the thing that I want to bring to my channel, which is faith, fitness, you know, maybe finance, fashion, all the F's. So, you know, that is who I am. You know, that is truly what I want to do, and still thrifting, but just not doing the resale part of it. So I had to, like, really have a heart reflection of where I want to be, where I want my channel to be. So I had to take a break away. I actually, like a couple weeks ago, filmed me going in, and thrifting, but I just never, posted it. But because I just didn't know what I wanted to do with that. I didn't know. But I know that I have to be genuine with the journey that I'm in, and maybe not everyone will agree, or this won't resonate with everyone, and that is okay. You attract your tribe. And when I say that, I mean when you are genuine with who you are, when you can connect with people in a genuine way, that's when, people are drawn to you. The people who are like-minded, the people who feel the same way that you do. And, hearing my daughters tell me, like, Mom, just create the content that you want to create and people will find you, be that, girl who's, plus size, I'm like, awkward. I feel like I feel awkward in my clothes. So that's why I'm working out. I'm trying to get healthier, but at the same time, loving the journey, the place I'm in right now, and loving the journey that I'm partaking in, and taking everyone along with me. Everything ain't gonna be perfect. If I show you my room, child, it's not to my liking right now, but you know what? I'm gonna show up regardless. Like, not everything is going to be aesthetically pleasing. And I understand that now. Like, not everything is going to be, all fit for, a HGTV scene or magazine, or people don't live, not everyone lives like that, right? So I had to understand that, like, everything is not going to be perfect for you. The background may not be perfect for you. Like, the area that I'm sitting in, I had my desk, like a huge desk, and then I went through this change of, I don't want this here anymore. I want a nice chair, something that I can read my Bible in, something that I can just chill in and just relax, maybe film. And that's what I created. It's like, when I focused on something, I prayed about it, I saw, like, God just told me, like, get rid of it and you'll be able to breathe a little bit just in my room alone. And it made my room so much bigger. So when I know that I am entering into a completely different realm, like, and at first I was scared, but now it's like, I'm ready for it. I want this. This is what I want, right? This is, if I want it bad enough, if I seek God earnestly enough, he'll show up and direct my path. Like, there's so much more that I want to do, so many people I want to connect with, and just grow my channel in a way that I can be proud of, and a way that, one, I can reflect who I truly am. I can talk about God. I can talk about fashion. I can talk about all the things that give me happiness and joy, and be okay with, how things will turn out. Like, not knowing how things are going to turn out used to scare me. Like, what if this happens? And what if this doesn't happen? But right now, it's like, I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel like I done hit rock bottom. Like, there's a real struggle over here with your girl, and I am just done struggling. If you understand, like, the struggling with so much, like, in your faith, especially in your finances, showing up, praying, seeking God, and wanting him to like, God, tell me what to do, and him being silent. Like, there was a point where he was silent. Like, God wasn't saying nothing. And then he's like, do the last thing I told you to do. And I'm like, because he's not going to give you more instructions until you do what he told you, the last thing he told you to do. Like, why would he do that if you can't follow in the simple instructions he already gave you? So that's something that I had to, like, really like look at him and be like, yeah, you're right. At the end of the day, I have to do my Father's will. I have to do his, follow his instructions. And if anything is unclear, seek him and wait. So I have been in this waiting season for so long, and it's like, Lord, tell me what to do. And he's like, you need to pick your camera back up. But this time, you're going to talk about your true desires, your interests, your passions, all of this, and you're going to connect with different people in their same season who are unsure, but also coming and representing a group of people who can relate to you and what you're going through, and put a little spice in there, baby, because I'm still gonna thrift. Tell me I'm not when I am. I'm still gonna show up in the thrift stores, but it's gonna look different. I love putting, different outfits together. Even though I'm in a season where I'm not my healthiest and I don't necessarily like how I look in my clothes, but me working out and being consistent, I'm starting to love how I look in my clothes. My clothes fit different, y'all. It's fitting like, she got body a little bit. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna be afraid anymore. Like, there's so many people that I follow, on Instagram and social media, and I'm like, I love they vibe. Like, listen, I want to meet these women. Yes, I'm like, listen, brand trips, I'm for it. I'm for the brand trips, okay? But I know that that's not gonna be all there is. Like, I want to connect with people. I want to just show up for the girl who just don't know what she want to do, don't know where she at in life. Child, I got 3 teenage daughters. One is going off to college next month. The other, my 2 oldest just graduated. Like, my middle daughter graduated a year early, right? And my youngest daughter got 2 more years, and that baby is 18, graduated, grown. So now I'm entering into the empty nester season. So I have no clue what that look like. No clue. But guess what? I want to take y'all with me to the women who out there who are facing the same thing. They're about to be empty nesters. They in their 40s. They loving God. They loving fashion. They do love all this other stuff. That's the woman who deep down I am. And I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up. I love this season that I'm coming in, and being afraid is not an option. I tell my kids all the time, fear is not real. It is not real. It is an illusion of the bad things that could happen that more than likely will never happen. But because you're concentrating on that, you have built up this fence, this wall around you that causes you to not even try things because your mind is telling you something bad is going to happen. But it doesn't. That is insanity. To me, it's like, the definition of insanity of doing action over and over again and expecting a different result. No, insanity is creating a false future out of fear that never happens. Like, you're creating a future, a negative outcome in your mind that will never happen. That is insanity. I'm done with that. Baby, you ain't gonna catch me fearing nothing. Okay, like, I got over the fear of talking about Jesus to random people because people need to hear the gospel. I'm abandoning the fear of, what I'm gonna look like in if I put this specific thing on. I got back rolls in the belly, but baby, listen, if I like it, I'm gonna wear it. Now I'm a modest girl, so that's always gonna be in the forefront. I'm gonna be modest. But baby, if I like it, I'm gonna wear it. So let's stop living in fear. I know I'm talking to myself. I gotta stop living in fear of, oh, this bad thing gonna happen if I do A, B, and C. Who said that? Y'all, we get in our own way. And I'm done. So I took this break. And look, I'm not even sharing with y'all everything that happened on this hiatus of me, with my YouTube channel. But I'm giving you guys the essentials. Like, I am done with being scared, not creating this content, connecting with people. I want to connect. I prayed to God, like, God, I want to connect with people, like-minded women who love God and want to connect. And this is happening. Like, I have a monthly group that meets, and it's the women in my area, and we are creating this group that love Jesus and talk about Jesus all the time. Like, see, I see what God is doing, but I have to be an active participant. Like, I can't expect God to do a thing and I'm sitting on the sidelines just waiting. He needs our participation. You have prayed, and you have prayed for a thing, and then God is telling you, I've answered your prayer. You just got to get up and go get it. You have to also do the work. This is my work, y'all. Picking up this camera and getting this content is the work. Y'all gonna get sick of me. Now, granted, like I said, consistency is a huge issue for me. So being consistent, I struggle with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I'll be on it like A, B, and C. But guess what? Because if you guys don't know, like, I am in grad school to become a mental health counselor. Guess what? When these assignments and all this stuff is due, your girl is on it. I don't miss no due dates. I'm consistent with that when I have to be. So sometimes we just have to shift our mind in understanding what consistency will look like for us. If I got a deadline for school or for work, or for something for my kids, I ain't gonna miss that. Show up for yourself. I'm talking to myself. Show up. I have to show up in the areas that mean something to me. And my channel, my community, I want to build a community, y'all. Like I said, I am praying that I reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I can do it. I just have to show up. I have to show up. And then when I don't show up, this will tell me how serious I am. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. I'm not any of those things anymore. I've rambled on long enough, guys. Thank you so much. If you have stayed to the end of this video, please leave a comment in my down below and let me know, what are some things that you are wanting to do? Like rather it's create a YouTube channel, or become an influencer on TikTok or Instagram, building your relationship with God, or finding a career that you love, or trying to go back to school, whatever it is, leave it in the comment. Listen, I'm gonna pray for y'all. I'm gonna root for y'all. I don't hate on nobody. Okay, if you want a cheerleader, baby, I'm there for you, period. Because I know what that means to have someone in your corner rooting for you. It's important. It's essential. If you need someone to pray for you, for your goals, I am there. Okay, I'll pray for you. I'll pray with you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being patient. I am going to show up for you guys. I'm going to take you along with my life's journey, where I'm going, where I want to be. And listen, this may not be for everyone. I started out as reselling, and I'm going in a completely different way. And some people may not want to go with me. That is okay. You can exit right now. Okay? Make room for the people who want to show up for me. And Ain't no hard feelings. It's cool. I wish you well. But to the people who stay, God bless you. Truly, God bless you. I pray that you succeed. I pray that God takes you far. I pray that all of your dreams, ambitions, goals are reached. Because, baby, I want mine to be reached. I want somebody to pray for me. All right. So I love you guys. And I will catch you next week. Hold me accountable. If I don't have a video out next week, listen, send me a message and be like, girl, where your video at? Accountability. Because accountability is needed. All right. I love you guys. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.